and today I'll be talking about high school. Well, not really high school, secondary, but whatever. So, I after summer, I'm gonna be in my third year of high school, so I might as well talk about my opinion about my first year, my second year, and all that stuff. So let's talk about my first year to be specific. Honestly, my first year wasn't that bad. Well, it wasn't that bad because I didn't know who to hate, who to dislike, because I didn't have an impression of people. So everything was like normal. There was no one to hate, and I hadn't figured out who I should avoid to remain the background character. So, things were pretty chill. Until little Timmy joined my classroom. Yeah, so basically, little Timmy joined my classroom because, I can't really say because it's kind of personal, so I actually, let's say he had problems with his classroom, his original classroom. So he had to join our classroom. And honestly, that wasn't a problem to me because little Timmy was not annoying. Well, I didn't know he was annoying. So I didn't have any problems with it, really. Well, I had some problems because at the start of school, I was friends with him. I say I was friends with him, but the correct term was that he asked if I could be his friend, and because I didn't feel like saying no or yes, and I just wanted to get rid of this person because I just wanted to relax and focus on whatever I was doing during that time, I said yes. And then eventually when he came to the classroom, I automatically realized that it was him. And I was like, oh no, he's definitely gonna mention the fact that we're friends. So yeah, and he did. So everyone was like, oh, I didn't know that our broody boy had a friend. And actually, this was one of the only moments where the teacher was a W. Because a couple of days after, or even I think the same day he joined the classroom officially, the teacher actually said something that was actually W. So yeah, this is like one of the rare times a teacher is a W teacher. So yeah, my main teacher told me, Jerry, if you don't feel like being friends with him, you should just say it to him, And I was like, yeah. And then the teacher asked me, do I want to really be friends with him? And stuff like that. And like stuff like if I wanted to give him my phone number or something. I don't remember correctly everything, but I'm pretty sure it's something like that. So I decided to do the W thing the teacher told me to do, and I told little Timmy off, okay? I said, yeah, no, I don't want to be your friend anymore, but and goodbye. And yeah, since that day, it started whatever happened. At first, he wasn't that annoying. He eventually became annoying. So, yeah. So then I started not liking him. But it's not that I hate him. It's just that it became clear to me that he was just my opposite. I'll give you an example of the anime. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, okay? So you guys know about Rimuru and Maria Bell? Well, the reason they actually fought is actually kind of valid. Maria Bell and Rimuru have basically the same goal, but different approach of doing it. So, they clash not because they want to clash, but because it's just a natural thing to do. So it's kind of the same thing for me and little Timmy. We're opposites, so it's natural for us to not get along. And that's exactly why I have no intention of ever becoming friends with him or buddy. Because it's just normal. You can't always assume or want a student to be friends with someone who's the complete opposite. And it's not to say that opposites can't be friends. But for a person to be friends with another person, they would have to actually want to be friends. And in my case, I do not want to be friends with him. Because if I did become friends with him, I would never be able to achieve my goal of background characterness. I have to become background character T, guys. Oh, by the way, the T's for Kiri, okay? My name, you know. So, yeah, I have no choice, even if I, wanted to. So, yeah, that's kind of why it all began. It didn't begin because I didn't know Little Timmy as well as I do now. By the way, that's not actually his name, okay? Like I said, watch the other video to find out how you can find out his name. Because last video explains it. But yeah. So yeah, Little Timmy and I are not enemies. I don't hate him. I just dislike his personality. And because he wants attention while I don't want really the spotlight. We're kind of like opposites. So yeah, you kind of understand a little bit more about the start. And why Little Timmy and I are enemies. Well, I mean, you could say we're enemies, but it's more like opposites. So yeah, I'm talking about a little bit of my first. Okay, but yeah, there's other things that came later on in my. I'm trying to think exactly. But yeah, so it's kind of like that's almost all I can really remember about my first year, kinda. It was kind of like the start of me finding out people I dislike and that I just don't feel connected to, and stuff like that. Then came my second year. And honestly, I mean, at that point, I kind of realized more and more about my personality and continued my goal. But this time, new things happen. And what do I mean by new things? Well, let me tell you a little bit, guys. Okay, so you have to kind of understand. If I had the ability to see the future, there's many things I probably would have done different in my second year. But, I don't have any choice. So yeah, if you don't remember when my second year was, well, I'll give you an approximate of exactly when it was. So I started school, my very first year of school in, hold on. It was like September. No, it was August actually. It was after summer basically. Which means that my second year of high school had to be 2025 after summer. So yeah, we're getting very close to currently. And by very close, I mean very close. Ignore the noise. It's my brother. He's playing video games in his room. Because he's unemployed and a bum and gets no women. Just like me. Basically, but yeah. So honestly, I don't remember too much of what happened. But, a few things became kind of game changing. Because I think it was like during that time. No, actually, I think it was before. No, it was literally during that time. It was exactly during that time that I began playing checkers. Not because I wanted to, but because the teacher was like, well, your expiration date of being able to enjoy your dinner break without joining a club has officially expired. So now I'm going to force you to join a club that she selects. Did I obey the teacher at the start? Heck no! I didn't want to go there at all. But eventually I just decided whatever. And I decided to go inside of it. I mean, yeah, it's bad. Yeah, I don't want to do it. But honestly, it could always be worse. And I was correct, because it got worse. A few days after joining the Checkers Club, guess who decided to join the Checkers Club too? The one, the only, the infamous Little Timmy. Yep. He decided to join the same club. I can't. I literally can't. And you know what's crazy? So you don't necessarily have to join the club. I had no choice but to join the club as like a permanent member. until recently, like I told you in last episode, or maybe the episode. No, not last episode. I'm pretty sure I told you guys 2 episodes ago, or I guess 2 videos ago. So yeah, click the video after. The video. You have to click the video before the Pokemon game I played. The whole gameplay I did last episode. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it was then I told you guys about something about like the. It's basically in a video that talks about new information about what's coming for me this year for my third year of high school, or I guess secondary. But yeah. So yeah, let's get back to everything. Yeah. So what happened is that the teacher used this as some kind of monitoring technique, and she would like have people from my classroom play with me sometimes in the checkers club, and she would even task them with watching over me to make sure that I actually go to the club and actually do things, which is kind of valid because honestly I did not want to go there. I just realized that I don't really have a choice, so I might as well just accept doing it sometimes. But of course, there's still some times when I decided not to do them. And so yeah. So, but actually a few interesting things, or actually not a few interesting things, but a interesting thing happened during that time. Okay, so I met a special someone at school. I'm not gonna say who it is. No, of course not. Let's just call her, let's call her Harmony. Yeah, Harmony, I guess. I don't know, okay, even to like currently, because like, once we get back to school, it's gonna be like a year of me knowing about her existence, basically. I don't even know if she like transferred to my school. Because it was like during September that I first, it was either September or November where I first realized that she existed. So I don't know if she was in the school and I just never noticed her, which is kind of highly unlikely because her classroom is literally upstairs. And if you do know things about me, I think I did mention it a few times maybe. Yeah, my favorite spot is upstairs in the most background NPC area, okay, that I could find, okay? And stuff. And yeah, I have a perfect view of the location of her classroom, basically. So if she went in and out, I would know. Or, and stuff like that. Okay, and the thing that's interesting about this person is the fact that for some reason, okay, I'm just gonna kind of find. No, I'm not in love with her. She's just an interesting person. Like, keep in mind that I've stayed a background character for a very long time, and I still am. Which means that I'm able to observe many different people without having to interact with them and just ignore them or whatever. So the very same fact that this person was different was interesting. I wanted to know why she was different. Oh, if you're wondering what the metallic noise is me holding scissors because I want something in my hand. Because it's satisfying, I don't know. But yeah. She's interesting. So let's get to continuing. Yeah. So I was wondering who she was. And I learned that her... Oh wait, I can't say her actual name. Yeah, I learned that her name was like Harmony. It's not actually her name, but it's close to her name, actually. Technically. But anyways. So yeah, Harmony. Who is Harmony? I don't have much clue about her. Like, even to this day, I have a few information about her. She likes Pokemon, apparently. She goes to the library a lot. Well, actually, to be exact, she started going to the library after winter break. But it was close to exam season. It actually was during the exam season. So it's probably that she went to the library just because of that. But there were still moments before the whole exam level, the exam month. So it's possible that during the times before, she was using the library as a close space of isolation and noise canceling, I guess. Which is actually pretty fair because all the locations I've seen of her during dinner period are basically 90% areas where there's like literally no one really. Instead of crowded areas like the like 3 different areas that you can literally, like the 3 different cafeterias. Well, actually not really cafeteria. There's only one main one, and it's like downstairs in the area where all the annoying people that I try to avoid are at. But yeah, anyways. Enough lore exposition about the school's building and how it is, but yeah. Let's get back to focusing. Okay. So yeah, the thing that was interesting about Harmony was the first interaction I ever had with her. I'm just gonna clarify this quickly. As a background character, I don't have many interactions with people other than my classmates or people close to my classroom. Also, if you're wondering where Dark Humor Man comes into this, don't worry, he comes after the winter break of 2025. So yeah, it hasn't even been a year since I've known him. It's gonna be a year once 2026 is over and we get to January. I'm pretty sure. What do you think? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So when I finally find someone who waves at me like I am her friend, normally my reaction would be, is this person delusional? Is she okay? Did something happen in her head or something? But that's not my reaction when I saw her. I waved back. Okay, it could be confusing if I don't really explain what I mean. But honestly, to clarify, I don't know. It's kind of like an automatic reflex. Every time she waves at me, I literally always wave back at her. Okay? But what's interesting about her? It's the question I keep asking myself. And more recently, I gained like information about her in 2026. What do I know now about her? Well, the whole stuff about Pokemon, the whole library thing, and yeah. In my opinion, I think our relation is acquaintances. I guess good acquaintances, I would suppose. I don't think she likes me romantically or anything. I mean, it's possible, but knowing myself and the fact that I'm a professional veteran background character, yeah, I don't think so. I'm not saying I'm unattractive necessarily. I'm just saying my background character aura is just so immaculate, if you know what I mean. But yeah. Honestly, no, I don't think she's in love with me. Maybe she is. Who knows? But yeah. I don't know. I don't know exactly how she's thinking. Like, I try to think about why certain things happen. And actually, this is a special event that happened during 2026 that honestly kind of game changed myself. Actually, I think I have a video of it. Wait, do I have a video of it? I don't know. I'll check YouTube. When in doubt, check YouTube. Hold on. No, wait, not a history. Okay, yeah, it's in this one. It's video It's called Information. That's the video you guys gotta watch to get the lowdown about what happened. Oh wait, I have to pause something one second. Oh yeah, so guys, we're in a new location. I don't think it matters if I relocate because y'all can't even see the outside. But yeah, so basically my brother interrupted me, so I have to move to a new area because he's preparing popcorn. But yeah, so yeah, now we're in my room basically. Okay, let's get this back on track. Yeah, okay. We were searching for something specific. We were searching for a video, I think. Oh yeah, no, it's not on my channel. I don't think it's in my channel. You should definitely subscribe to my channel, by the way. Let me see. I think it's hold on, I'll pause it so that I can find it because it's on my photo thingy, so I can't really Goodbye. Hold on. Hey guys, so I couldn't find the exact thing I was trying to find. So instead, let's watch a video that I didn't release on the channel about Harmony. Well, in this context, I nicknamed her Ariel. So yeah, but yeah, it's a clip. It's like 5 minutes. I'll skip some of the information until we get to the specific part I wanted. So yeah, let's go. It's been so long. Actually, maybe not that long. Oh, by the way, I was supposed to upload this on April 30, 2026, but I never did. I don't know why. Yeah. So, actually, let me check my YouTube channel to make sure I actually didn't. Because I think I might have. In conclusion, I did not. Okay, let's get to the video. My left hand is going to recap to you guys what happened. Yeah, my left hand. He's the one who recaps the information. Yeah, it's cool. Like, super recently. Well, it was recent when I uploaded this. To remind himself to train his right and left hand. And so I don't here were present when it happened. Oh yeah, a few people were present. For confidentiality reasons and blah blah blah. We gotta change the name. Basically, what happened is this genius, this amazing person. Yeah, keep glazing. Literally, I don't know how he did this, but basically this is what happened. Okay. 4 seconds, by the way. So he was thinking about talking to a girl, kind of. Okay. Harmony. But then he realized that he couldn't because someone that he knew, one of the employees, knew Thierry and stuff. So Thierry was like, "Oh shoot, I can't do this. It's gonna be embarrassing and stuff." So he looks at the person, which we're gonna call her Rona. Yeah, we're gonna call her Rona. Yeah, and he was like, "Wait. Keep in mind, he had 4 seconds and he formulated that plan so quickly." Yeah, aura farm. So the plan was in his head. He would talk decently loud so that Rona would hear him and would then turn around. And what Thierry thought of is that by having Rona turn around and talk to him, the person, which is the person he wanted to talk to, so we're gonna name her Aria. Yeah, Aria. Yeah, Aria. Yeah. So yeah. And what happened is a chain of events kind of happened. Because Rona turned around, talked to Thierry, and then Thierry pretending that he didn't notice Aria. And then looked at Aria and was like, "Oh, hi." And then, because of how everything was going well, in the talk and everything, the short talk, Rona asked Thierry if he knew Aria, and then she was like 5%, I would say. And then it kind of ended like that. And then basically what happened, if I recall, actually I'll let. Wait! I just realized this. So one of the people asked me, "Do you know Aria?" And I answered, wait. Oh my god. And I answered at 5%. So I answered 5%. I mean, it's kind of true. I told you guys, I don't know much about her. We don't know much about each other. So yeah, 5% is basically accurate, but yeah. It's just the way I said it. And I still remember it. Oh my god. It has to be one of my greatest highlights in the start of 2026. It's peak. It's peak, guys. But yeah, let's continue. Here we continue this. Yo, guys, I'm back. Well, I mean, technically I was always there. I was just letting Lefty talk. But yeah. So, guys. So what happened at the end is basically word for word, basically. Mm-hmm. So Rona started talking to Aria and stuff. Aria, which is the person Thierry was trying to talk to. Keep in mind, guys. And yeah, so And then they talked. I don't know why they said because I wasn't listening in. I'm not some little Timmy that would just like listen to people talk. Or like spy on their talk. So I don't know what they're talking about. So yeah, basically that's how Thierry Aura formed an idea in 4 seconds. Yeah. Okay. This man was like, I talked to this person, and you know the reason why it's diabolical that Thierry even came up with this idea is because there is so many chances that it wouldn't work. True. Especially with his luck. But somehow he managed to make a situation where he could say hi to the person. And I know that might not sound like something genius, but no, it's just the fact that the whole universe aligned with Thierry just for like this moment, and it worked. Yeah. So yeah, this is how Thierry Aura formed the plan in 4 seconds and managed to perfectly execute it. Actually, he would have perfectly executed it if he said more than just hello and 5%. Don't judge me. And stuff like that. But yeah, he technically Aura formed the plan in 4 seconds. And yeah, I hope you guys like this short video about me, about my life. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video I upload, I guess. Yeah, so basically that's what happened. So yeah, so now you know something that happened in 2026 on April 30. Oh, by the way, for those who didn't understand, Aria is Harmony. I just forgot what nickname I gave her. So from now on, we'll be calling her Aria again. So yeah. So I guess now you guys kind of understand the whole thing, I guess. Yeah. But, well, I mean, yeah. But yeah, now that we're talking about Aria, let's talk about my fumble. I'm not the best, and I've said it multiple times, I think, in a way. But yeah, I kind of fumbled. So there's actually, I think, something that happened. I don't know if I told you guys about it, so I'll be retelling it if I have told it before. But Aria actually talked to me. I mean, yeah, obviously, but you know, no. But there was a moment where she did something so diabolical that I wasn't even prepared for. I don't know if I told you guys the video. So basically what happened was that she actually came up to me. And, okay, wait, no. I don't know if I told you guys it, but let's all pretend I didn't say it before. Maybe, potentially, yeah. So, the other day, I was preparing to lock in and, talk to her more the next day. I was like, I even did like a preparation training to be ready. And you know what's crazy? I thought about one thing and completely dismissed it. So yeah, my hypothesis was what if Aria came up to me and talked to me, like out of the sudden, like and stuff like that, and I didn't completely dismiss it. I said it's highly unlikely. It's probably not gonna happen. And then guess what happened the next day? Exactly like I said. She came up to me and she talked to me, and I panicked. Why did I panic? Because the whole plan was that I was going to talk to her. I have no social skills with girls, so when they talk to me, I'm basically cooked unless it's someone I know very well. So, I panicked. But, because I'm still him, I still managed not to fumble it. But I still kind of fumbled it. A little bit. So yeah, I managed to talk to her, answer her question, and after 3 minutes, I'm pretty sure she left. Woo! And I was honestly happy. I was like, let's go! I actually survived this and didn't act like a complete weirdo and creep. Hopefully. But yeah. So this is one of those crazy moments where I was like, wow, I didn't expect myself to actually succeed in this. But yeah, after that, I tried to give her my phone number. No, she's not the same person as the other person I was supposed. I'm planning on giving the phone number. Oh, by the way, for those who don't know, I actually succeeded in doing this in Scouts. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. Look at my people. So yeah, my idea was to give her my phone number, but on the final week of my school week, she wasn't there even one time during that week. It's possible that maybe on Friday she came to school, but because I had finished school on the day before Friday, I didn't have any reason to go to school. So maybe she went to school on the final day or whatever. I don't know. Another possibility is that she started her summer earlier, potentially. Which would actually make sense because I didn't see any of her classmates, really, during the final week of school. But yeah, it's kind of how I fumbled giving her my phone number. But now I'm preparing for a bunch of different things at school. Because, honestly, you would think that I would have ended, my school year would have ended with a blast. Which is technically true because I did get a fan service episode. Which was beautiful, if I have to say. It was a swimsuit fan service, so you know it was good. But yeah. Oh, and by the way, it is completely normal and fine for me to say whatever I said, okay? Because they're all older than me. None of them are below 14. And I'm 14. So we're good, okay? We're good. Okay? So I'm not going to say this about the girls, okay? I mean, it's kind of weird, but it's not that weird, okay? I'm just saying they were beautiful, okay? I'm not describing the curves or anything, man. I'm just saying it was beautiful. It's kind of like looking at the Mona Lisa and saying this is a work of art, okay? And it is visual appreciation, okay? Nothing weird. Just visual appreciation. I'm just appreciating what God has given to me. Okay, let's get back to the whole debate. So yeah. Oh, actually, I guess I should probably not say yet. Just for the... Oh, wait 1 second. I gotta pause this for a second. Okay, guys, so I'm back. So, I'm gonna have to be talking less loud, but still pretty loud. Yeah, because apparently my mom just came back. Yeah, I'm not joking. So she kind of interrupted the thing a little, but yeah, anyways. What the frick? I just heard a noise. Hold on. Is she going outside? Okay, maybe. Yeah, okay, so guys. Bro, I forgot what we were talking. Oh, yeah, okay. So we were talking about the events that are gonna come next year. Next semester, to be exact, but yeah. So, overall, my second year was... It wasn't good. It wasn't good. But my second year, part 2, however, was kinda better. Because there was Ariel and, honestly, Ariel? She's kind of beautiful. Honestly, she's beautiful, honestly. She's not hot, but she's beautiful, that's for sure. Anyways. Yeah, so yeah, there was Ariel, and there was the one, the only, Dark Humor Man. My best buddy at school. He's not my friend, though. We just accept each other. But yeah, he's chill. Honestly, meeting him in 2026 is probably the only reason I'm able to survive the craziness of 2026. Keep in mind, it's not even over. Also, if you haven't gotten it correct or understood it, every time summer vacation ends, there's always a crazy something that happens in my high school life. No, I'm serious. Like, I am so serious with you, okay, so in 2024, after summer, little Timmy was introduced. And this is like my first year of school. And yeah, he was introduced, and he became a problem. Think about that. In 2025, at the end of summer, in the start of the second of my first year as a second year. My first year as a second year. Who got introduced? Yes, I know. Ariel got introduced, and she was good and everything. But what else was introduced during after summer of 2025? The summer band, not the summer band, the telephone band. Keep that in mind. And yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure. No. Okay, no, we're good. Yeah, the telephone ban got introduced. Every time summer ends, there's always something crazy that comes for my next semester of school and other crazy stuff. And to be fair, me saying that every single time school starts after summer, there's always something crazy in my life as a person. I'm not joking. Cause even now, after all of this is over, after summer is over, I'm still gonna have problems at school. Why? Because one of my favorite person is gonna move to a new school. Not a new school, but a new classroom. Another one of the acceptable people in my classroom are have graduated. At least I have Dark Humor Man who's still gonna be there. But the question becomes, how long is that gonna last? Which is a good point. And yes, I do have to admit, it's true that now we have two less problems because the two problematic people are gone. But they didn't even eliminate number one. They literally eliminated the number two problem, the second annoying person in my classroom, and the third annoying person in my classroom. Not number one. Number one is still here having problems. Little Timmy is still causing me problems. So yeah. But that's not the exact reason why the school year is going to be problematic. It's the fact that we're going to have 3 new students. And I shouldn't be mean to them or disrespecting them, I haven't met them. Well, actually, like I said in one of the videos, I actually met 2 of them. So yeah. And I can't judge the second one, but I can definitely judge the first one. Why? Well, during one of the exams I had to do that I really wanted to finish, he talked so much that I lost focus completely on my exam and basically gave up on continuing my exam. Because he was talking so much. And you know who does that? The yapping, the talking, all that talking? Naruto's descendant. AKA the annoying person number 2. Who, keep in mind, isn't going to be in my classroom anymore because he's moving to the same classroom as problem number 3, who is also going to be in the same classroom, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So, yeah. We lost 2 nuisances to my classroom, and we're going to have a new one who's going to replace number 2. I can already see it once I get back to school. But you might say, okay, but what about what about the 2 other new people? The 2 boys that are going to be in the classroom. Because, there's the girl and there's the 2 boys. Well, the reason this is interesting is because usually in anime, when there's 3 new kids, or I think there's like 3 or 2, 3 new kids, usually those 3 new kids completely changes or affects the plot to a certain degree. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, I would suggest that you watch Minecraft high school role plays, or maybe even some high school animes. Because if you watch some anime like those anime, you would understand what I'm trying to say. Also, keep in mind that ever since I've started high school, every time every moment of August through December has always resulted in some crazy stuff, in crazy new stuff, like I said. For example, the telephone ban, Little Timmy's first debut, and even now, the new kids, the fact that we're going to have a new annoying number 2, and the fact that a few of the people that I was chilled with are all disappearing, and I'm left with only one chill person. Which is bad. Which is really bad because I need more chill people. So yeah, my return to school is definitely not going to be the same as my very first year of school. But of course, I have a plan to survive one of the problems, which is creating a club. So that, because now I'm able to choose my club. Actually, now that I think about it, It has been so long since I've been able to even choose a club, even if I wanted to choose a club. Because the teacher said, nah, you gotta play checkers. What is it even reasonable? I literally explained to you guys the reason why that doesn't make sense. So yeah, if you want to know what I'm talking about, go to my channel and watch the episode information. Actually, no. You know what? I'll show you the video proof. That her logic, my main teacher's logic, makes no sense. Oh, wait 1 second. I'm gonna have to go incognito. For a second. Let me show it to you. Okay. So, let me show you this. Oh, wow. This is the... Oh, yeah, because I technically used it. Yo. Welcome. Hold on. Let me check. Hold on. I'm trying to... Oh, okay. Summary. Okay. Ignore the noise that you might hear downstairs. Say, okay, hold on. Give me the timestamp. Okay, so let's give you one example, guys. Wait, I don't even need to make you listen. Okay, so 26 minutes and 7 seconds to 28 minutes and 0 seconds. Thierry explains, aka me, I explain that the teacher is essentially mocking me by offering a choice among clubs. I already okay, wait, no, I'll just read it in the normal way. Thierry explained that the teacher is essentially mocking him by offering a choice among clubs. He already finds uninteresting or unsuitable, with the only new option being a club run by someone just like, aka Little Timmy. Little Timmy. Okay. So we got 28 minutes, 46 seconds, and 14 seconds. So yeah, this is Riley's point. Also, guys, say hello to Consciousness. He's going to be replacing Lefty and Righty because I prefer not to talk about it, but yeah. Okay, so let's read it. Righty used an analogy to explain that the flaw. He compares it to having 10 options for ice cream flavor that he hates. And then the teacher adds an 11th flavor that he is allergic to, effectively giving him no viable choice at all. Actually, I think that makes sense now that I think about it. So, we have another one created by Righty. He further argues that forcing a student to pick between undesirable options is illogical, likening it to asking a person who wants to live to choose between 3 different ways to die. Okay, now it's my turn. Thierry notes the irony that the school forces students to do something during their dinner break periods, which contradicts the purpose. Hold on, you'll understand if I put the video on. So listen to this. In more ways than one is if he creates a club. If he creates a club, the teacher won't be saying that he does nothing during his free periods during dinner, which, keep in mind, is actually not logical. Mm-hmm. Because you're supposed to take it chill during dinner period.
It's true.
It's literally the break time between classes. So this is kind of like unlogical for the teacher to say something to Jerry like that. But whatever. So yeah. Jerry gets to seem like he's doing effort and doing something during his dinner break. And Jerry doesn't have to worry about the teacher forcing him into any club, like the checkers club.
Checkers, like checkmates, checkmate. Anyways. So yeah. Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. Contradictory expectation. Theory points out the irony in the school requiring students to be productive during their dinner break periods. He argues that this contradicts the very purpose of a scheduled break time, characterizing the teacher's requirement as illogical. Yeah, because think about it. You're supposed to be relaxing. Because you might not exactly understand the whole reasoning between this, but let me explain it to you by telling you what I even do during those periods. So the teacher says that I do nothing during my dinner periods, which is actually logically valid. Because you have break in between classes so that you don't overwhelm yourself. So me relaxing and enjoying my food and maybe sometimes occasionally reading my anime books or just thinking of a game plan strategy to keep on surviving school, that shouldn't be considered me doing nothing. I've never heard that recuperation is not allowed. That makes absolutely no sense. Which is why when the teacher says that I do nothing during my period and tries to force me into doing something, it doesn't make sense. I know some of you might think, oh, maybe there's a reason for this, but the teacher hasn't really given me a reason that really makes sense at all. Don't get me wrong, I am aware that there are some things I don't understand about certain things, so I might technically still be in the wrong. But until I get deeply proven wrong, I will continue to believe that what the teacher did is highly unlogical. But yeah, that's just life. Also, I think I'll be uploading another video today, maybe. So yeah. So I think with all the information you've basically learned about me from my first year of school to whatever I've become now, you can understand I've had a pretty chaotic life. And that's just some of the few things I can remember. If you want to really know about a bunch of things about my life of school, let me tell you, you have to watch Information. It's an episode. It's a video in my channel. You also have to check. You also have to say to watch. I was supposed to post this earlier, but I forgot. It's another important video that explains the whole logic between everything. And then there's also a video called "Sup Guys and Girls Behold My Ranting About Random Stuff," which is the very first video of me explaining things about my life. You should also watch I Am Back, because I'm pretty sure it talks about a few school things. It's from 4 months ago. But yeah, overall, I'll probably create like a playlist. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think I'll create a playlist. Wait, how do you make a playlist? How do you make a playlist specifically for? How do you make a playlist exactly for this? Anyways, I'll figure it out, and then I'll put a playlist of all the school stuff, and yeah. I might make them be shorts instead. So yeah, something like that. Oh, let's look at me dance, guys. Hold on, look at this. Wow, I have so much music. This is uploaded in my first day of no school. Yeah. Also, you should totally like that video. It is like a game changer. Oh, it looks like the last time I uploaded was 9 days ago. Popular. Yeah, my most popular is this video. Yeah, so my goal is to reach 12,000 likes. No, 12,000 subscribers. And so far, I'm only at 83. So, I'm not gonna say it because all of you know about it. So, yeah. Also, let me guys know what you think about the primordial demon from that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Because actually, I have a edit. Well, I have the whole I have this whole list of badass videos, or I guess shorts. Y'all know about it. I've shown you guys a few of them. But yeah, I got one about the primordial demons. Hold on. It was it's this one I think. Yeah, it's this one. Hold on. Also subscribe to this guy. Wait, this is in my comment. I know, peak, but anyways. Also, if you guys think I should do a live video, okay, not like live as in but like real time, like at the same moment, and you guys are like watching me. Let me know. I'll think about doing one. Actually, you know what? No, actually, I was thinking about checking my Minecraft server to see if it's all okay, but I think it's still bugged. So I guess I have a few options if we're talking about that. Either I create a new server, or I go to my Actually, I can do this right now. Actually, if I really think about it. Hold on. Okay, so here. Because technically, I could copy the Minecraft server that's glitching out and paste a new one, and maybe that will fix the problem. Because it's like a new server. But technically, in another way, I'm copying a glitch server, so maybe it would just glitch again. Maybe. Oh my god. Well, in any case, we'll see. Okay, so it seems like I can access the whole thing. Now just duplicate the world. Hopefully it works. And yeah, if it works and the duplicate is good, well then wait. It's... I don't even know which one is it. Is it the one with the... Oh, wait, no. If it says it's one... Wait, then it has to be the duplicate, right? Surely it has to be the duplicate. I think. We'll see. If it's the duplicate... yeah, basically. I think it makes sense that it's the duplicate because it has the number. I think the numbers is to represent that it's duplicated. So that's a duplicate and not the original one. So I'm pretty sure this one should be the duplicate. Okay, so yeah, it seems like it's glitching. Okay, that's okay. So maybe this one will be fixed. Honestly, I'm choosing whichever one is fixed. That's the whole thing. So it doesn't matter if it's a duplicate or not. I'm just gonna choose whichever one is fixed. So maybe this one's the duplicate. I thought it is the duplicate though. Maybe there's something I'm supposed to eliminate. Okay, so both of them are glitching. Okay. There is one thing I can do. So you see how there's a little tag here that says experimental? Yeah, I think it's because of the experimental tag that it's not working. So if I'm correct, all I have to do is take off the experimental tag, and then everything will be back to normal. However, I don't know where the the tag is. I don't remember. So yeah. Okay, everything's normal. Okay. What the? Where is it, bro? I can't find it. Hold on, maybe it's this way. Dude, where is it? Hold on. Nope, no, it's not here. That doesn't make sense. Because obviously there's a duplicate. There's a duplication thing. Am I just gonna have to delete my world? Because, like, I don't want to. I don't want to have to delete it. It's my longest active world ever. I'll copy this. Maybe this will help. So that's a good starting point. Chemistry kit. What's that all about? Ah, wait, I found it. It's experimental. It's underneath behavior packs. Wait, I might actually be able to fix it. Experiments are potential new features. Be careful as things might break. I knew about that, but I just ignored it. It looks like I can't do anything about it. Bro, yeah, there's nothing I can do. I can't take them off. They're permanent, I guess. Okay, it looks like I can't do anything on my Minecraft server for now. Okay, that's not good. That is definitely not good. Okay, Okay, let me see what else I have. Maybe I can play a little game. No, it doesn't look like it really. Don't have too many options. Okay. Yeah, I think this might be the end of the video. Like I said, I'm gonna upload another video. Maybe today. And we're gonna be recapping something. I have no clue what we're gonna be recapping. Oh wait, I do know what we could be recapping. Hold on. We have options. We have options. We have options. But I think I know what I'm gonna do. Simon. Yeah, it's gonna be our boy. ignore the yeah, anyways. Simon Bria. So yeah, people have reacted to yeah, we're gonna react to his videos. His videos. We're gonna watch a bunch of his videos. We'll start by watching different types of substitutes in class, and then we're gonna watch a bunch of his videos. And then we'll watch some of my favorites. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and yeah. Actually, let me check something. Definitely not June. Oh wait, it's because it added this letter that I didn't like. Hold on, I'll give you guys how many days. Yeah, it said 46 days. Anyways, hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see each other later.